Please be seated. Before we begin, there's a lot of empty seats right behind the students. So if you don't have a place to sit or you're not terribly happy with the place that you're sitting, there's some great seats right behind the students, and I see some empty seats over here on my left. Parents, family, friends, welcome to Central Methodist University. Commencement represents a significant milestone in the lives of those we are gathered here to honor today. Notice that I did not welcome the students. I welcome the parents, the families, and the friends. Students, you are part of the Central Methodist University family. This has been your home for the last 4 years. You will never have to be welcomed back, but you are encouraged to come back. I have to tell you that this ceremony is a bit bittersweet for me. You were the second class of freshmen. Okay, that didn't come out right. You were not second class freshmen. You were the second group of freshmen that came while I was president. I've gotten to know so many of you. I've consistently been amazed at your accomplishments and all that you have become. I'm really going to miss this group of graduates and students. I can only hope that you have enjoyed being here as much as we have enjoyed the opportunity to be with you. Wow. My goodness. I had no idea that we'd be getting that kind of a passionate response from students. I kind of had them right there in the palm of my hand. Did y'all see that? So, thinking about it that way, you guys know that I have the double top secret password where I could go in and change the records and you guys could come back for another year. It appears that I may have pushed that a little too far. That could have been the worst backfire in my professional career. Graduates, this day begins a new chapter in your life. That's why we call it commencement. If you ever wondered, why do we have this at the end of your career and we call it commencement? It's because you're getting ready to go out and commence to make your difference in the world. I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity to be here to celebrate this with you. At this time, I ask Reverend David Hutchison to lead us in the invocation.
Will you bow your heads and pray with me? Holy and gracious God, what a gift today is. We give thanks for the opportunity to come and to celebrate, to give witness and to recognize the journeys that have taken us to today and what these graduates are preparing to go and do after today. We give you thanks that your Spirit is in this place, lifting up our voices and our hearts to a place of joyful celebration. We ask for your Spirit to watch over each of us as we go about our festivities, as we recognize, as we honor, and we give thanks. In the name of Jesus the Christ, we pray. Amen.
Thank you. I think I understand how that piece came to be named Ignition. We have with us some very honored guests today. Would like to welcome back the class of 1968. Would you please stand? So the class of 1968 graduates are joining with us today to march in our commencement exercises, getting to visit with some of the folks right before the ceremony. They were telling me how much the campus had changed in terms of appearance, and I hope that it hasn't changed at all, and I trust that it hasn't, in terms of our mission and our ability to prepare people to make the difference in the world. So students, it's your job to go out and do with your next 50 years what these fine folks have done. So with that, I would invite to the podium a representative of the highest governing board of Central Methodist University, the Central Methodist University Board of Trustees, Mr. Jim Marchbank.
Members of the class of 2018 and honored guests, I'm pleased to add my welcome to this commencement ceremony. Commencement celebrates the achievement of our graduates as well as the mission of the university. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I congratulate you on your accomplishments and wish you the very best in all of your endeavors. There was a Central Methodist graduate who was trying to make it on Broadway in acting. A lot of you are in the arts, tough job, but persevered, and each day he would go through the various agents looking for a job. Day after day, agent after agent. One day he knocked on the door of the agent, and the agent said, "Sorry, we have nothing." He said, "I'm desperate, I'll take anything." And he said, "It's tough, we have nothing." The phone rang, and the agent picked it up and said, "Perhaps." He said, "Would you take a small job?" He said, "I haven't worked in months, I'll take anything." "Yes, we're interested." He said, "An actor's gotten sick in upstate New York." He said, "Can you say, 'Hark, I hear the cannon'? This is an old English play. Hark, I hear the cannon." You've got one line. "Hark, I hear the cannon." "You leave right away." "Sure, I can leave right away." And he said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful." He said, "You need to go immediately to Grand Central, take a cab to the train station, and then take the train to upstate New York." So don't screw it up. Hark, I hear the cannon. I got this. Hopped in the cab, and all the way to Grand Central, he's hark, I hear the cannon, hark, I hear the cannon. He's practicing. Gets on the train. Train's chugging up to upstate New York. Hark, I hear the cannon, hark, I hear the cannon. He's got this. Gets off the train. These guys run toward him. They said, "Are you the guy?" He said, "Hark, I hear the cannon, you're the guy." Hopped in the cab, hopped in the van, and they helped him put on this knight of armor costume. And they said, "Okay, we're going to go on just a minute." They helped him out of the van to the back of the stage. He walked on the back of the stage, and he said, "You're going to go on just a second. Hark, I hear the cannon, hark, I hear the cannon." He said, "Okay, you're on." And they gently pushed him out on the stage, and there was this loud boom and flash of light. And he said, "What the heck was that?" From the trustees, you've got this wonderful knowledge that's been imbued by the faculty that are outstanding, but I would just remind you to use this knowledge at the right time. Congratulations.
It's my honor to get to introduce today's speaker. Students, your speaker today is a true friend of Central Methodist University. She is making her difference in the world not only through the work of her church, but also as a humanitarian. The American Cancer Society, the American Heart Association, the Red Cross, Kingdom House, Variety Children's Charity, and the St. Louis Public Schools have all benefited from her leadership and participation. Our speaker is the pastor of Salem United Methodist Church. Through the church's ministries, she served globally in partnership with the United Methodist Committee on Relief, Habitat for Humanity, and the Mozambique Initiative. Our speaker is a great champion for Central Methodist University. 12 members of our Board of Trustees have come from the Salem United Methodist Church congregation. Our trustees give sacrificially of their time and their talent and the treasure. No congregation has done more to support our students than our speaker and her church, Salem United Methodist Church. The honorary doctorate is the highest honor that our faculty and our university can bestow upon someone. Our faculty voted to bestow that honor on today's speaker. Reverend Swan, if you would please come to the front of the stage. And Provost Gostad, if you would come to help us, please. Just hold it for a second. I love saying this part. By the power and authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and the Central Methodist University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. So, audience, for the first time ever, I introduce to you the Reverend Dr. Terry Swan.
Thank you, Dr. Drake, for inviting me to speak today. I am humbled and I am honored to be a part of this defining moment in the lives of these graduates. Thank you, esteemed members of Central Methodist faculty, for your time and devotion to excellence in education. Thank you, honored guests, for taking the time to be here for these students today. And thank you, devoted parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, family, friends, and mentors, for helping support these young men and women who today have accomplished a remarkable achievement. And to the graduating class of 2018, I want to say you made it. Congratulations. When Dr. Drake asked me to speak, I immediately began to think about all the things I would want to say to you today. And then he told me to try to keep it to 10 minutes. So the long history of Methodism just had to go away. I know you're disappointed by that. Today is a day of celebration, a day to celebrate and remember all the hard work that got you to this moment. It's also a day of thanks as you remember all the people who helped you get here. The ones who encouraged you, the ones who held you accountable, the ones who helped provide resources, and the ones who told you to get out of bed and go to class. This is a defining moment in your story. It's a moment you will remember all of your life as a milestone that marks the beginning of a new chapter. Your story has been in development from the time you were brought into the world and each moment along the way up until this day, and it has mattered because you matter. And it matters how you continue your story from this day forward. When we own our stories and live them in the fullness of who God has created us to be, we find the blessings that God has in store for us. I know everyone is giving you advice as you leave college, so I thought I might offer some insight I've learned over my number of years. And so, first of all, I want to tell you, remember, be who God created you to be. Don't try to place yourself in someone else's story. I'm a farm girl. I grew up in a small community. My high school graduating class had 47 people in it. I never dreamed I would be in some of the places I have been. I never dreamed I would meet some of the people I have met. Yet God has given me opportunities to tell my story and how God called me into ministry. Some of you are gifted in business. Some of you are gifted in math and engineering, gifted in teaching. Some of you are gifted in the arts and music. Don't try to live someone else's story. Be who God created you to be. It matters. Embrace your gifts and your passions and your strengths. Embrace your background. Embrace your education and give God the glory. Remember who you are and whose you are. Secondly, every single day of your story will involve decisions. It matters what you choose to do and what you choose not to do. There's a book I've recommended many times in my ministry. It's entitled The Principle of the Path by Andy Stanley. The premise of the book is not rocket science, but it's something so important that it can change the outcome of your journey. This simple yet powerful principle, when applied, can change the course of your story. Here it is. Direction, not intention, determine our destination. Direction, not intention, determine our destination. Stanley says, the direction you are currently traveling relationally, financially, spiritually, and the list goes on, will determine where you end up in each of those respective arenas. It matters what you choose. If you say you want to have a strong relationship with your family, yet you never spend time with them, you will not have a strong relationship with your family. Many a day can be filled with good intentions. It matters what path you choose. The road you are on will determine where you end up. Jesus tells us in the Sermon on the Mount, in the Gospel of Matthew, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Put God first, and you will be on the right path. Ask God to guide your decisions. Pray and listen before you step. That brings me to my next point. You will succeed and you will not succeed. It matters how you respond. Attitude is everything. I really do not like the word failure because I've learned more from my failures than I ever did any of my successes. Each time I've experienced a time in which I did not succeed, I have learned something about myself, and I've learned something about the world around me. The important part about this learning, as I call it, is that you get back up and you try again. When you find you're on the wrong path, change directions and make an attitude adjustment if you need it. Attitude, it's the key to life. It's not just what you do, but how you do it and why. Live authentically with integrity. As Brené Brown puts it in her book, Rising Strong, she says, integrity is choosing courage over comfort, choosing what is right over what is fun, fast, or easy, and choosing to practice our values rather than simply professing them. Live generously, love deeply, and search for the joy in all circumstances. In the Old Testament, there's a story about Nehemiah, and he's rebuilding the wall. And he says, "The joy of the Lord is my strength." And then there's the Apostle Paul. He'd been shipwrecked, he'd been beaten, he'd been imprisoned, and yet he said, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Attitude. It matters. And then finally, your story will touch the life of another person. Make it count. Remember, I mentioned I had met people I never dreamed I would meet. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to meet Kurt Warner at Busch Stadium when we were having Christian Family Day. And I knew that I only had a few minutes to talk with him. And as I was introduced to him, I was thinking about all the things I might say to him. Well, now what would you ask Kurt Warner if you had the opportunity to talk with him? Maybe you might ask him what it was like to win a Super Bowl, or what it was like to be inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. No, that was not my question. My question, what was it like to be on Dancing with the Stars? That's when he shared with me how important that moment was. How important it was for him to be in that place and in that time so that he might shine the light of Christ. You see, he sees that moment, and he made it count. You see, you need to dance. You need to dance when you're given the opportunity. You will be given moments every day to make an impact and touch the life of another person. And as a person of faith, when you tell your story, you're inviting another person into God's story. Make it count. Here's how the Apostle Paul puts it in the letter to the Romans. This is from the Message. So here's what I want you to do, God helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work, walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Wow, placing your life before God as an offering. Think of all the moments that you can make it count. So class, this is my prayer for you. My prayer for you today is that you will remember to be who God created you to be. I pray that you will put God first in your life and ask God to guide you on this journey as your story unfolds. I pray you will have joy in your heart, that you will love deeply, and that you will dance when you have the opportunity. May your story be filled with hope, faith, love, and I pray that you will make an impact on this world, because I know that you will. It matters because you matter. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Will all candidates for degrees please prepare for the recognition of honors and the conferring of degrees by putting on your mortarboards. At commencement each year, certain members of the graduating class are awarded general honors for outstanding scholastic achievement. This recognition is recorded on each student's diploma. Students with cumulative grade point averages of 3.95 and above on a 4.0 scale, 40 hours earned from CMU, and who have completed all degree requirements graduate summa cum laude. Students with cumulative GPAs of 3.8 and above graduate magna cum laude. And students with GPAs of 3.7 and above graduate cum laude. These students are also distinguished today by wearing cords on their gowns. Gold and green for summa cum laude, silver and green for magna cum laude, and black and green for cum laude. Will students graduating with honors please stand as your names are called and remain standing until all are recognized. Please wait until all names are read before applauding our honors graduates, if you can. I'm going to read these names in rank order, and I want it noted that we had quite a few 4.0 students this year. Summa cum laude, Jennifer Shea Randon, Kelly Lynn Marchiwa, Hannah Elizabeth Clark, Allison Hines, Kay Wilkins Niece, Patricia Jane Nicewander, Crystal Lynn Flagg, Abigail Christine Moore, Cheyenne C. Hunt, Blakely Rayanne Fimler, Skylar Heim, Evie Marie Ryle, Tashanya Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the summa cum laude graduates. Magna cum laude, Martha Marie Bradley, Clay Littrell, Reese Edward Carmichael, Savannah Deanne Nault, Erin Layla Enke, Abigail Christine Kurtz, Terry Rose Banderet, Amelia Mary Ebsmeyer, Lincoln Scott Vinson, Peyton Davis, Joshua Andrew Hunt, Emily O'Keefe, Michaela Brianne Murphy, Samantha Lynn Jones, Madison Jade Bond, Joshua Miller, Haley Lauren Carroll, Emily Ann Kurtz, Daniel Robert Hunt, Dylan Wayne McDonald, Marilyn Marie Thier, Daisy K. Miller, Shelby Danielle Schaefer, Zachary Ty Adams, Dylan James Drew, Larry Joseph Clements, Allison Joan Thimler, Darcy Ray Latham, Emily Ann Day, Caitlin Alexandra Gebhardt, Abby Adelman, Jonathan Robert Atherton, and Ethan Carruthers McCrae. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your magna cum laude graduates. Cum laude, Crystal Nicole Wilson, Brittany Nicole Lawson, Jessica Rose Melagrito, Christina Schatz, Kaylee D. Tackett, Christina Ann Jackson, Sonia Otto, Michelle Jolia Heath, Michaela L. Pomeisel, Tanner Audsley Fimler, Brandon Weiler, Cassidy Megan Evans, Crystal Lee Anderson, Stephanie Marie Ira, Nikki Lee Warren, Michaela Ann Miller, Bridget Riley, and Erin Mackenzie Dodd. Ladies and gentlemen, your cum laude graduates. Honors in the major are awarded to students who successfully complete the honors program, including successful defense of an honors thesis in their major field of study. The students and the titles are printed in your program. I now invite Dr. Richard Bradley, Director of the Honors Program, to introduce the students graduating with honors in the major. Dr. Bradley.
It's my favorite part of the year. At this juncture, I would like to call the students to the stage. When I call your name, please come to the center of the stage, bringing your parents and your thesis advisor. Miranda Dahman.
I'm Kavita S. Hatwalker, Associate Professor of English, and I, along with History Professor Richard Bradley, had the pleasure of working with Miranda Dahman on her excellent honors thesis. Miranda double majored in English and history, and so she chose to write on women in the Civil War. The title of her thesis was Negotiated Gender Identities During the Civil War, Belle Boyd and Sarah Wakeman. Miranda's abstract neatly summarizes the work she did. To quote Miranda, although both Belle Boyd and Sarah Wakeman were women, their actions during their service in the Civil War challenged society's preconceived gender norms. Belle Boyd served as a spy for the Confederacy during the Civil War and used her feminine identity to her advantage. Sarah Wakeman dressed as a man and served as a soldier for the Union and did not outwardly adhere to traditional gender norms. Both Belle Boyd's memoir and Sarah Wakeman's letters are used to understand female gender identities during the Civil War, which were being questioned by women who felt that they could do more to help during the wartime effort. Miranda provided a literary, historical, and theoretical analysis of the text and brought forth a fantastic topic that is often overlooked. To top it off, she dressed in period costume for her defense to give her presentation a dose of authenticity. Representing the English Department and the Humanities Division, we are very proud of Miranda's accomplishments in the honors program, as well as a member of the women's varsity volleyball team and Sigma Tau Delta, the International English Honor Society. We look forward to seeing Miranda meet her future goals and wish her success in all of her endeavors. Thank you.
Next, we have Amelia Ebsmeyer, whose thesis was supervised by Dr. Gold.
I've only known Amelia Ebsmeyer for a little more than a year when she decided to add psychology major to her education major. In that time, I've become very fond of her and have come to appreciate the passion with which she pursues her dreams. Amelia is smart, as one might expect of a student in the honors program, but beyond her intelligence, she is also warm and caring and an incredibly hard worker. We will miss her when she leaves Fayette to begin her graduate education to become a school psychologist at Ball State in Indiana. In preparation for this day and to be granted an honors degree, Amelia wrote many, 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 many papers. The most important paper she wrote was her honors thesis, entitled Why Technology is Not Used to Its Fullest Potential in Classroom Settings. This was a particularly pertinent honors topic as we become a digital university in the fall, and so her thesis was well attended. It has been my pleasure to accompany her on her journey to this point, and I would like to thank her family for entrusting us with her education and training by the presentation of the copy of Amelia's thesis. We know that you are at least as proud of her as we are. Congratulations, Amelia, and our very best wishes for your future success and happiness. And please stay in touch.
Next, we have Erin Enke, whose thesis was supervised by Professor Greg Thurman.
Aloha ma, hoan hao, dobarutra, hola, hello. It's my distinct honor to introduce Erin to you. Erin is like all of them, one of our special students. She's a biology major. She's gone beyond to do the honors curriculum. She's one of our top honors students in the university. And then she set aside to do a project that fit her perfectly. Erin's desire has always been to go to vet school, so she wanted to do a veterinary project. And it takes a little while to figure out how to do that and get the number of animals you want, etc. And so Erin started as a 2-year attempt or project, and her junior year she got into looking at exactly what she wanted to do in the project. She had to figure out methodology, number of animals involved, how to do that. And then this summer, under her mother's guidance at a veterinary clinic in California, she actually did the research there with volunteer dogs, and then came back this fall and analyzed the data and put it to a paper, presented it. So quite a lengthy pursuit on her behalf. Her paper is entitled, I gotta go back here, The Effectiveness of Zinc Ascorbic Dental Gel on the Oral Hygiene in Canines. This is a citric acid and a heavy metal put together, and the combination of those two help do all types of things, prevent bad breath in dogs, which is a good thing, help with dental caries and general oral care. And her research resulted in highly significant results, which is in stat good. And so we're proud of her, we're excited by her. We'd like to present her parents with a copy of the paper. Now, Erin is also, though, not just a scholar student, she's a scholar athlete. She's a member of our exemplary, I bet, softball team. They're getting ready to go Monday and play here in the tournament. So invite you all to come out here. It's got a challenge for them. Erin is the star pitcher for them, and she has been admitted to vet school this fall, so her life is ahead of her and it looks good.
And last but not least, we have Allison Hines, whose thesis was supervised by Dr. Anson.
Where's her paper? Do you have her thesis? They've got it. Okay. Hello, I'm Dr. Anson. I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. This is a very special day for all of these students, especially for these honor students. And this is a new thing, telling them today and showing them in front of everyone. I'm a little nervous because I don't usually talk to this many people. I talk to a maximum of like 35 people at one time. So, sorry about this. So here at CMU, we use the term scholar-athlete a lot. And Allison exemplifies the scholar-athlete. She has been on the varsity basketball team for 4 years. She has, during that time, maintained a 4.0 GPA. And this is what we all hope, that we can see students reach this kind of balance with their work and their play, so to speak. Recently, after her honors thesis, several of her peers referred to her as the queen of psychology. And I sort of have to say that I agree with them. Her thesis was entitled The Effect of Stereotype Disconfirming Information on Attitudes Towards African American Males. It's a mouthful, but what this does is it illustrates her interest in using psychology to help us better understand other people and make the world a better place. And this is what we strive for all of our students here at CMU to go out and do, regardless of which discipline they choose to do this in. So Allison did a great job of this. She's very interested in social justice. I know that when she goes out into the world, she will indeed make it a better place.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are our honors program graduates of 2018. One more round of applause.
I would now like to invite Dr. Angela Schubert, Chair of the Clinical Counseling Program, to come forward and present the Outstanding Clinical and Academic Performance Award. Dr. Schubert.
Good afternoon. Yeah, we're awake. We're ready. So, many of you might not know, but we have a clinical counseling program here at Central Methodist University. And one of the things that we try to strive for is bridging academia, personal experience, personality, and the desire to help others. In order to get this award, the Outstanding Clinical and Academic Performance Award, it has to be a person who is in their last semester of study. The award is based on a record of distinguished scholarship and outstanding service to the community. This person in particular, I see her, I'm not gonna look at you. So this person in particular, she began in the middle of the first year, worked her bottom off to make sure that every class that she took, that she learned everything that she possibly could in terms of how to help people, how to connect with people. And in our program, what we try to do is help you to at least be a really good human being afterwards. This is one thing that I can say that this person has achieved and then some. I am proud and pleased to announce this year's award winner, Roxanne Bell. Will Ms. Bell please come to the podium to accept the award and be recognized for a job very well done.
Will the students who are graduating with the master's degree please rise? President Drake, these students have completed or will complete all degree requirements of Central Methodist University. They've been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees. I present them to you so that you may confer upon them their master's degree.
By the power and authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and the Central Methodist University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate master's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto.
Students, at the direction of the marshal, would you please present yourselves?
Christopher James Ashman. Roxanne Messer Bell. Leslie Ann Boss. Thiago Galafasi Catarino. Andrea Dumitrov. Christian Scott Hildebrand. Jeremiah James Jackson. Robert William Kentner. David Machitza. Caitlin Marie Martin. Michelle Deanne Rupard. Michael Tyler Wilson. Cal Isaac Berthold. Caitlin R. Bird. Daniel Wayne Long. Joseph Edward Schirriman. Leah K. Meyer. Lisa Dobbs. Sarah C. Noki.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are our master's graduates. Will the candidates who are planning to graduate with a baccalaureate degree please rise? President Drake, these students have completed or will complete all degree requirements of Central Methodist University. They have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees. I am pleased to present them to you so that you may confer upon them their baccalaureate degrees.
By the power and authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and the Central Methodist University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto.
Would row one please present yourselves, and the rest of you may have seat.
Larry James Adams, Jr. Zachary Ty Adams, magna cum laude. Abby Adelman, magna cum laude. Sonia Addo, cum laude. Alyssa Michelle Allen. Zachary Tyler Andrews. Walter Leon Anthony IV. Hang out. Preston A. Airy. Shelby Catherine Asbury. Jonathan Robert Atherton, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Margaret Backus. Brittany Nicole Baker. Terry Rose Banderet, magna cum laude. David James Baranski. Malcolm X. Bell. Jared R. Blakely. Keelan Odell Blatz. Megan Boitnott. Madison Jade Bond, magna cum laude. Samantha Marie Bond. Martha Marie Bradley, magna cum laude. Catherine Marie Braun. Kyla Brown. Quindon Javon Brown. Tavares Lamar Brown. Erin Page Buckner. Frankie Lee Burden, Jr. Bo Burkhart. Devondre Cornelius Wesley Burris.
Yes.
Jamie Lee Bush. Carmelo Nico Calandro. Thank you. Reese Edward Carmichael, magna cum laude. Haley Lauren Carroll, magna cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Clark, summa cum laude. Madison Ray Clark. Paolo Claudio. Caroline Elizabeth Combs. Quinn Michael Connolly. Chase Cook. Kelsey Cheyenne Cook. Christy Lee Cunningham. Miranda Suzanne Dahlman, honors in the major. Peyton Davis, magna cum laude. Emily Ann Day, magna cum laude. Michael Andrew Depew. Daniel Joseph DeVivo. Micah Zane Dillman. Christina Marie Dobbs. Aaron Mackenzie Dodd, cum laude. Dylan James Drew, magna cum laude. Bailey Dunham. Amelia Mary Ebsmeyer, magna cum laude, honors in the major. Tashanya Edwards, summa cum laude. Brian Egajuru. Aaron Layla Inky, magna cum laude, honors in the major. Cassidy Megan Evans, cum laude. Benjamin Dale Federson. Shannon Victoria Taylor Fort. Angus William Fisher. Crystal Lynn Flagg, summa cum laude. Daniel Foley. Dakota Shane Fortner. Brianna Faye Fox. Jordan Freiling. Allison Joan Femler, magna cum laude. Blakely Rayanne Femler, summa cum laude. Tanner Audsley Femler, cum laude. Gregory Jean Garner. Rebecca Lynn Garrett. Caitlin Alexandra Gebhardt, magna cum laude. Mary Rose Gonzalez. Jordan Elise Gooden. Norman Calvin Gorsica. Aaron Ezekiel Graham. Anissa Guzman. Morgan Haas. Dejanay M. Hale.
Thank you.
Jared Brian Hamilton. Angela Dawn Hamlin Eves. Veronica May Hancock. Tiffany Irene Hankins. Megan Mackenzie Hare. Brandon Pierre Harrison. Caitlin Nicole Harwell. Brandy Henton. Jamie Lee Hill.
Let's go!
Skylar Heim, summa cum laude. Allison Hines, summa cum laude, with honors in the major. Mary Elizabeth Holly. Joshua Alexander Halsey. Daniel Robert Hunt. Joshua Andrew Hunt, magna cum laude. No. Didn't cost you anything to ask, did it? Amanda Hutchins.
Thank you.
Andrew Roger Ide. Emily Ann Jennings. Herman Lee Jimerson. Amber Dawn Johnson. Dante Oliver Johnson, Jr. Matthew Meshi Johnson. Renee Michelle Johnston. Colin David Jones. Kristen Elizabeth Just. Kaylee Kemry. Abigail Christine Kurtz, magna cum laude. Dustin Arthur Kirkpatrick. Ramona Faye Cothey. Emily Ann Kurtz, magna cum laude. Amanda Langley. Shelby Nicole Landis. Darcy Ray Latham, magna cum laude. Brittany Nicole Lawson, cum laude. Christy Dawn Lewis. Catherine Elizabeth Lewis. Curtis Ray Learheimer. Dalton Tyler Lindsay. Clay Littrell, magna cum laude. Elizabeth N. Maddox. Orrin Magruder. Cassandra Ann Mace. Dylan Wayne McDonald, magna cum laude. Jessica Rose Malagrito, cum laude. Ronald Lamont McLean, Jr. Daisy K. Miller, magna cum laude. Anthony Miller. Joshua Miller, magna cum laude. Michaela Ann Miller, cum laude. Robert Sean Minor. Michaela Jordan Mitchell. Zendi Montalvo.
Thank you, Joe. For you.
Maria Montañez Arbo. Abigail Christine Moore, summa cum laude. Kylie Miranda Elizabeth Moore. Jesus Alberto Morales Ortega. Laura Catherine Morrison. Molly Marie Mott. Michaela Brienne Murphy, magna cum laude. Michael David Neely. Kay Wilkin Neese, summa cum laude. Patricia Jane Neiswander, summa cum laude. Amanda Marie Nelson. McKenna Grace Nelson. Caitlin Allie Nichols. Cole Nunweiler. Patrick Michael Morris. Matthew James Morris. Elizabeth Ann Novak. Michael Jacob Orman. Kasha Lauren Odinger. Mom's been waiting.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Emily O'Keefe, magna cum laude. Matthew Harold Olson. Rafael Ortiz Ferreria. I got it. I wrote my notes. Is that right? Oh, I got the whole thing. Casio Atila Ferreira Montero. Denise Evelyn Pihana. Kalani Ray Pihana. Lincoln Scott Pinson, magna cum laude. What's that? Alexandria N. Quinton. Jennifer Ray. Tevin Dwayne Reed. Madeline Louise Reynolds. Emily Elise Richardson. Shelby Lynn Rourke. Taylor Lewis Rouse. Shelby Danielle Schaefer, magna cum laude. Abigail Shapira. Christina Schatz, cum laude. Adam Lee Shane. Danielle Jean-Ann Sears. Justin Lee Seaton. Alexander James Silcott. Kiona Raquel Sinks. Dorian Lee Smith. Justin Nathaniel Smith. Natalie Nicole Smith. Emily Ashton Soto. Emily Louise Speakman. Shelby K. Smith. Eloise Fiona Jean Sneddon. Tyler R. Steger. Tyler James Strotman. Cody Wayne Taylor. Jamie K. Teese. Andrew David Thomas. Ethan J. Lee Thompson. Marshall Stever Thompson. Lady Carol Tiriat Ballesteros. Leon Tobler. Colton Alexander Tolius. Christopher James Understall. Aaron Sky Vargas. Grant Benson Volrath. Christopher Scott Walker. Benjamin J. Wallace. Nikki Lee Warren, cum laude. Andrew Jason Weicker.
Thank you.
Shannon Page Wells. Kellyanne David Lee Williams. Marcus Alphon Whiteside. Do you have a middle name? Sean Whitley. Brandon Weiler, cum laude. Caleb Benjamin Willis. Kristen Nicole Wilson, cum laude. Abigail Frances Wimberly. Kelsey Nicole Wiseman. Emma Elizabeth Weibel. Teresa Marie Zanley. Carissa Ann Zimmer. Hunter Marie Zip.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the graduates of our baccalaureate degree programs. Will the candidates who are graduating with the associate degree please rise? President Drake, these students have completed or will complete all of the degree requirements of Central Methodist University. They've been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees. I am pleased to present them to you so you may confer upon them their associate degree.
By the power and authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and the Central Methodist University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate associate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto.
Candidates, will you please present yourselves?
Austin Wade Horn. Taylor Rain Cluck. Jade Allen Taggart. Emily Nicole Wade. Tanner Audsley Fimler. Anthony Miller.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are our associate degree graduates. Will all graduates please rise? To signify your graduation, please now move your tassels from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to give you the class of 2018. Woo!
Graduates, please turn and face the audience. Will the parents and relatives of the graduates please rise? Graduates, please express your thanks to these people. Parents and family members, please be seated. Will the faculty rise? Graduates, please express your gratitude to the CMU faculty. Graduates and faculty, you may be seated. Now it's my pleasure to recognize those graduates who have received honors and awards during the academic year. The name of each honored student, together with the award received, is printed in the commencement program. I now invite all graduates who have received academic honors and awards to stand and be recognized. All graduates who have received honors and awards, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Dr. Drake, will you come up to the podium and help me? It gives me great pleasure to announce the top 3 senior awards: the Victorian Award, the Human Relations Award, and the top award, the Selectman. The Victorian Award is given annually to a graduating student who, in the opinion of the faculty and students, best demonstrate dedication and principles of Central Methodist University. This student majored in sociology, is the founding member and outgoing president of the African American Student Union. Ladies and gentlemen, Keona Sinks. How about one more round of applause for Keona? The next award is the Human Relations Award. The honor is awarded to the student showing the most promise in human relations and human adjustment. This award is given annually to the student who attempts to develop the ability to get along with others and work with others in the area of human relations and understanding. This student is a double major, criminal justice and political science, is graduating a year early, was the editor-in-chief of the Collegian, a scholar athlete, a member of the track team, and the outgoing SGA president. Ladies and gentlemen, Martha Bradley. One more round of applause for Martha. The next award is the most prestigious award given to a graduating senior at Central Methodist University. It's the Selectman Award. The award was established in 1957 by Bishop Charles Selectman, a former student at Central Methodist and a bishop in United Methodist Church. He requested that the award to be presented to a student who has displayed the following characteristics: good citizenship, scholarship, religious leadership, moral and spiritual qualities, and outstanding achievement. Of course, this student has a 4.0 GPA. We would hope that. This student is a music major, a member of the chorale and the worship band. She was a tutor in the Writing Center, assistant in the bookstore, an after-school fellowship director. Ladies and gentlemen, Kay Wilkin Neese. Okay, if you come here, I have one more prize. As a top graduating senior, you also receive a gold Central Methodist watch. How about we let Kay say a few words? Nothing wrong with a little ad lib.
Hi, I just want to thank you guys so much for this. I've had nothing but the best for the 4 years that I've spent here at Central, and I'll always feel at home here, so thank you all.
I would like to now invite Dr. Dory Wagner, Dean of the Swinney Conservatory and Professor of Music, to join me at the podium, please. Dr. Wagner. In 1985, Dr. John F. Kincaid, Central Methodist class of 1934, established an award which recognizes outstanding achievement in the education and inspiration of the students of Central Methodist University. The award, known as the John F. Kincaid Award for Significant Contributions to Education, is given annually to a person and division that best exemplifies these high ideals. The John F. Kincaid Award for the 2017-18 academic year is presented to Dr. Dory Wagner and the faculty of the division for their devotion and loyalty to Central Methodist University and to the teaching and learning of its students. Dr. Wagner, please accept this certificate of the outstanding contributions that you and the faculty have made this year. Your name will be added to the plaque displayed in the office of the provost, and a cash award will be deposited in the program's endowment. Would you like to say a few words, Dr. Wagner? No. Not allowed.
Central Methodist University is a family. Our faculty, not just our division, but all divisions, put student success first every day of our lives. We're here for the students. We're very proud of you today. Congratulations and best wishes as you become the wonderful adults we know you will be.
I'd like to at this time invite someone who has been a central part of Central Methodist University for as long as I can remember and for generations before that. Not quite to the class of 1968, but close. I'd like to invite Ms. Kay Weingard to come forward, please. I would like to recognize Ms. Kay Weingard as Registrar Emerita of this institution. Whereas Mrs. Catherine A. Weingard has faithfully served Central Methodist University for 46 years of dedicated service, and whereas Mrs. Catherine A. Weingard has overseen the transition of the Registrar's Office from paper to computer. Yes, we had paper. Whereas Mrs. Catherine A. Weingard holds a Central Methodist University identification number of 5. And whereas Mrs. Catherine A. Weingard has strived to assist students in attaining their educational endeavors. And whereas Mrs. Catherine A. Weingard has maintained high academic standards. And whereas Mrs. Catherine A. Weingard has always been and will be linked simultaneously with the Registrar's Office. And whereas Mrs. Catherine A. Weingard served Central Methodist University with devotion, insight, and vision as Registrar, now therefore be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the President and the Board of Trustees, Central Methodist University does now declare that Mrs. Catherine A. Weingard is appointed and shall henceforth be known as Registrar Emerita of Central Methodist University. Ms. Kay. You're welcome. You want to say a few words?
Kay Weingard was here as the registrar when I was in school, and that was a long time ago. My name is Laura Blair, and I am here on behalf of the Central Methodist University Alumni Association. And the first thing I want to say to you is well done. Well done. Achieving your degree is a big deal, and you should be so proud of yourself today, whether you graduated at the top of your class, as so many of you did, or a little further down the list, as some of the rest of us may have. Take just a moment to bask in the glow. Because guess what? Life's up next. And you're going to come face to face with what I call the great now what? Contrary to what some people might say, I don't have the answer to that. But I do have a few little now whats for you. So now I'm here to welcome you to the family of CMU alumni. Whether you're a non-traditional student, you're from a CGIS campus, you're a nurse completing your BSN in the middle of your career, or you spent all your time here on this campus, you are now part of the Central Methodist University Alumni Association. And guess what? It's free. Now you can begin to connect with your fellow alumni, whether it's through Facebook, both the official college page or the unofficial one. Keep your information current and tell us what you're doing with your life through the CMU website and through the Alumni Association. Join in alumni activities. Come back to campus. There's so many ways that you can connect and reconnect with alumni from across the generations. I mean, graduates from the class of 1968 are here today. We encourage our alumni to support, mentor, network, and socialize with each other because, well, we're all kind of awesome. Now, if you haven't already, take advantage of the Career Services Center to help you on to your next what. Whether that's a new career step, a new career entirely, or just figuring out what's next in life. By the way, I loved the Game of Life hat. That was awesome. The Career Services Center is here for you. Now you can begin to pay it forward. If you benefited from a scholarship, from your education, or from your experience at CMU, consider paying it forward in kind. Donate to the scholarship fund. Even $5 a month can have a huge impact. Recommend CMU to someone looking for a great education experience, or just go out in the world and do good. Whatever you can do, do that. Now, it's time for me to stop talking so you can go celebrate with your families. Congratulations, graduates. And on behalf of the CMU Alumni Association, welcome.
Thank you. As we prepare to close the ceremony, it is our tradition that we sing the alma mater, and we're asked our selectman winner, Kay Wilkins' niece, if she will come and lead that. The alma mater is printed in your program, and after the singing, if you would please remain standing for the benediction. So if you would stand now for the singing of the alma mater, remain standing for the benediction, then be seated and remain seated for the academic recessional.
An eagle soars upon the winds of college memories. Again our hearts beat fast as we our alma mater praise. Upon a hill amid the trees, the eagle dared to soar. Our voices raise with joyous pride, our central we adore. Central forever, we'll sing thy praise. Our alma mater, to thee our voices raise. The playing field, the concert hall, and old familiar scenes. A faculty who cares for those who wear the black and green. The years may come and go for us, the days too quickly pass, but Central will remain our alma mater to the last. Central forever, we'll sing thy praise. Our alma mater, to thee our voices raise.
The word benediction comes from two Latin words, bene dictus, to speak well, or to leave you with a good word. And there have been many words today, but we leave you with this good word. May the Lord bless you and keep you, make his face to shine upon you, and give you grace and give you peace. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And all of the people say, Amen.